Welcome to Direct U.S. Immigration's channel, where you get direct access to our most up-to-date immigration and global mobility space. My name is Maitreya Brown, and I'm going to talk about the 5 tips for your green card application. You're not going to want to miss out on this one. Thanks for tuning in. My name is Maitreya Brown, and I'm a U.S. immigration attorney based in Washington, D.C. I'm also the principal attorney at Direct U.S. Immigration, where we work with clients in all 50 states and around the world. Before we start, click on the like and subscribe button to follow our Immigration Hub to get the latest immigration information that could be vital to your case. And also, be sure to stick around until the end to get a bonus tip on what you can do if your green card application is denied. As you know, a green card allows a non-U.S. citizen to gain permanent residence in the United States. A green card is also sometimes referred to as a permanent resident card. Many people from outside of the United States want a green card because it would grant them permanent resident status, allowing them to live and work lawfully anywhere in the United States and qualify for U.S. citizenship after 3 or 5 years. So here are 5 tips for green card applications. Number 1, do not submit Form I-45 within 90 days of arrival to the U.S. if you are a non-immigrant visa holder. So most non-immigrant visas such as a B1, B2, TN, and F1 visa imply single intent. In other words, those visa holders are assumed to stay in the U.S. temporarily instead of having dual intent to potentially settle in the U.S. permanently. If the immigrant visa is filed within 90 days, USCIS will get suspicious of the true intent when entering the U.S. on a single intent non-immigrant visa. So that's why USCIS introduced the 90-day rule. The rule says that the temporary visa holders who marry or apply for a green card within 90 days of arriving to the U.S. are automatically presumed to have misrepresented their original intentions. Now, although you will have a chance to convince USCIS that your original intent was in fact genuine, it is safer to have waited until after 90 days have passed to then apply for the green card. Number 2, if you intend to travel, only leave the U.S. once you get your travel permit. So generally, if you have a pending Form I-45 and leave the U.S. without an advance parole document, USCIS will assume that you have abandoned your application. Now, unless your application is being completed abroad, so outside of the U.S., you will have to apply for Form I-131 for a travel document so that you may travel at your leisure. Number 3, the combo card application is free when you apply with Form I-45. So the combo card combines an employment authorization document with the advance parole permission to travel and return to the U.S. without abandoning your green card application. One of the biggest benefits is that you don't have to submit each application separately and pay 2 separate government fees. Depending on how the government is prioritizing the processing of cases, you will either receive one card, which is called the combo card, or potentially they could process them separately and send you 2 separate cards. Tip 4, if your main sponsor can't meet the minimum income requirement, look for a joint sponsor. So during your marriage-based green card application process, the minimum income that your sponsor provides is one of the primary requirements to get over. So if you find it hard to satisfy the requirement, consider adding a joint sponsor. Even if the main sponsor has sufficient income and financial assets, you may need to help to provide such documentation to in fact prove their income, or that person's income. The joint sponsor must also file a Form I-864 affidavit of support, just as the main sponsor will be required to do so as well. 5th, if your green card application is still pending and you've moved, report your change of address to USCIS as soon as possible. So your journey doesn't always go as planned, and sometimes you need to move and settle into a new place quickly, especially with the long processing times that it actually takes to get a green card. So if your address has changed while your green card application is pending, you should report your new address to USCIS online, by phone, or by mail. Now, if you have already received your green card, you should notify the change within 10 days of changing your address. And either way, whether your application is still pending or if you already have your green card, you need to notify USCIS within 10 days. As promised, here's some bonus information that you may not know about. So after denial, what do? You can file an appeal or a motion to reopen. Now, if you filed for your green card in the U.S. with the application to adjust status and it was denied, you can file Form I-290B with USCIS in order to appeal. The appeal must be filed within 30 days of the notification of the decision, or 33 days if you receive the notification by mail. You will need to complete the form and clearly state that you are filing a motion to reopen and the basis for that motion. An alternative is to refile your green card case. As this can be a complicated process, you should seek the advice of an attorney. If you filed for permanent residence through a U.S. consulate abroad and the immigrant visa is denied, the principal consular officer at the post where you interviewed reviews it. Now, the officer can, if desired, get a second opinion from the State Department. However, if the denial is upheld after this point, there's no appeal available, and the usual path is to start the case over again. I hope you found this video helpful. Subscribe if this content or information helps you in any way. Comment below if you want me to talk about something in specific, and share this resource widely because you never know who needs answers to these questions. Additionally, if you have any specific questions about this video as they pertain to your unique circumstances, please schedule a consultation with us at the link below. And I'll see you in the next video.